3.
And I'm Sandy. I am a mom of 2. I try to do everything, but I'm a doctor and I focus on mental health for moms and for children in a holistic approach. So mindfulness, yoga. Yeah.
What happens in the very beginning of pregnancy?
Yeah,
What
so-
emotions are they going to be feeling?
Exactly. There's basically almost like 3 reactions, right? The joy and the I'm so happy, then the fear and the anxious that I don't want this baby, or I'm not ready, I was not supposed to get pregnant, maybe now, maybe in 5 years I had planned and now I'm pregnant. So that's bad to feel that.
Yeah.
It's a normal reaction from
Yeah,
having a
absolutely.
plan to all of a sudden it can happen to anyone.
It's just shock. It's just normal.
And then there's the third one, which is you don't know. It's a shock. You don't know what to expect, and you feel lost. Mm-hmm. And those are the 3 main reactions. And there's going to be different factors. Of course, the hormones are going to play a huge role on your reaction. You can get crying or excited. But then there's other factors like how is your household? Are you living in a happy environment? Or are you living in a maybe not so healthy relationship with your partner? Or even financial issues. Is your family ready to have a baby or another or a first baby?
Yeah.
So all these things are gonna
Impact.
impact all your reactions. But I think for moms, it's important that they know that you shouldn't be expecting to be the happiest, because there's a huge
There is a lot that comes with
percentage
it.
of women that even if they were looking to get pregnant, they will fall into the fear and anxiety or the not wanting. It's a normal reaction because this is something new. Your
Yeah.
body will change. You hear so many stories from all your friends or Instagram or all this pressure that you have. Then you have your family that you have to be maybe, depending on your culture and everything, the perfect mom. And you have to do it all yourself, and you should be beautiful and pink pregnancy and the flowers and like, no, some moms they don't like being pregnant.
You know, if you're depressed and you're on medication, what do you do?
Yeah, so it's best to talk to your healthcare advisor, your doctor, and talk about the pros and cons of leaving or stopping the medication.
Okay.
Because sometimes you could have a withdrawal and then you will become more if you
Okay.
stop it all of a sudden. Like medication like this, some of them you shouldn't stop like all of a sudden. So,
But it's safe to carry on if you're pregnant.
but some of them are safer. Some, of course, are not
So much
advised.
amendment.
Yeah. So exactly, you're gonna weigh your state, your depression. If it's a chronic, if it's just like a mild depression, you're gonna weigh that with your doctor.
Okay.
But sertraline is sometimes the most used during pregnancy because it's the safest.
Okay.
Or it's not gonna cause any. Some of them, for example, the SSRIs. Medication for antidepressants, they can cause higher risk of miscarriage or bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Some women might carry the whole pregnancy and not have this, but the risk is higher.
The doctor says, okay, you can come off it, but you may struggle. If they decide they want to come off it, what would you recommend?
Definitely, again, depending on the level, you can go to therapy. And then, of course, doing mindfulness, breathing. Meditation, breathing, is if you have a chronic depression, it's good to maintain that state of well-being and controlling those emotions, especially if you have a panic attack.
Okay.
Or things like that. That because in pregnancy, some women might have panic attacks. Of course, if they can have access to going a yoga class or doing some prenatal or even just meditation.
It's still available on your webpage too, though, right?
Yes,
Like, there are
yeah.
things available. If you don't want to go
Yeah.
and see a doctor, if you're embarrassed, which
Yeah.
you shouldn't at all feel
Yeah.
embarrassed, but you don't want to go seek help right away or one
Yeah.
thing or another, there are options out there.
There are.
There are definitely, you know, things that you can seek that's not Google. You're a pregnant woman and you're feeling mixed emotions that you don't fully understand. What would you recommend them doing? What would you tell them to do?
Yeah, I mean, they can always reach out to me. For example, I'm always open to share what can you do, especially in these moments where you were mentioning. Sometimes you don't even know what you want. You don't even know what you're feeling and what to do. So reaching out to people who you know you can trust in the sense of they have the background, they can really advise you, not just someone who's just talking. Always make sure that there's a background. They have studied something, or they have the license to advise something like this, because at the end of the day, you're pregnant, you want to make sure everything is. So reaching out to someone, reaching out to, even if it's your friend, and tell them, you know what, I'm feeling this. Maybe some of your friends already went through this. And a good thing is raising awareness like you're doing right now. I think is so important, because some moms, they feel like, why am I feeling this? I should be happy. I should be happy because I'm pregnant, and other moms cannot get pregnant, and then you feel the guilt. But it's a normal thing to feel like you're not ready to be pregnant, deliver, and it's again all that pressure. But I think this, looking at these videos, and just for other people who have gone through this, like you, like raising awareness and telling other moms, you're not the only one.
Yeah, when I got pregnant with the ectopic pregnancy,
Yeah.
and I wasn't initially over the moon with it. I wasn't, I had Tom, and I felt like, he was too young, and the time spent with him was going to be diverted, and I wasn't ready for that initially. When you first find out, you don't necessarily want to talk to your friends, because you almost expect a reaction of, like you said, you've got everything. What is it was that for? You've got a baby. All these women can't have babies, and you've got 2, you've got 3.
You want to feel safe to express, and that's because sometimes it's stigma of pregnancy is the best gift, and some ladies, they don't feel it, and in that specific moment they don't feel, and even when the baby is born, they don't feel connected to the baby.
You shouldn't be afraid of feeling these feelings.
Yeah, exactly. I guess this is what we're trying to do, like let moms know that all these feelings are valid. You can have all sorts of reactions to pregnancy, like literally like the whole wheel of emotions, and it's accepted, and it's valid, and it's normal.
Well, and if you want more, let us know, we can do more.
Yeah.
But have you got any sort of breathing techniques that you can show us before?
Yes,
Okay, so I'm going to go now, and I'm going to turn the camera on to you so that you can show us a few things that people can do.
Okay. So we're gonna do a breathing exercise, really easy and simple, just to help you relax your body, to help you like come into self-awareness, and maybe you want to sleep, you can do this. It's called box breathing. Like, imagine you have a box in front of you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds, and then if you're not pregnant, you're gonna hold for 4 seconds, and then breathe out for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. And we're gonna do 2 rounds like this. If you're pregnant, just in, out, in, out. Okay, so pregnant, don't hold. If you're not pregnant, you hold. And so we're gonna sit nice and tall. It is very important to sit nice and tall. If you're sitting on a chair, just scoot over the edge, and then this way your spine is elongated and feet on the ground. Bring your palms to your knees, facing up. Gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable. If not, just focus on a point in front of you on the floor. And we're gonna begin breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and then hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and then for pregnant, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, and then you continue doing this when you wanna. This is my favorite if I wanna go to sleep. This will relax you and help you like just stay calm. I hope you like it. Yes.
If there's any subjects that you want us to talk about, or if there's anything that we didn't touch on that you think we should have touched on, let me know. And this is the lovely Sandy.
Yes, thank you so much. Definitely let us know. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much for doing this. And if you feel like you're going through any sort of depression, anxiety, even having intrusive thoughts, or just feeling sad, know that you can reach out to me. I will always be there, like DM, email, or anywhere that you can reach out. And just know that you're not alone. You don't have to do this alone. We are here, and we will do anything. Like, you're not alone, and that's the number one thing I want you to go home thinking with, like, it's normal to have all these emotions and all
Absolutely.
these feelings.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for sharing all your wisdom.
Yes, and stay tuned.
Stay tuned.